Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Waffles. Today we're back with another Agatha Christie's ABC Murders. Today we got a voiceover because my OBS messed up my mic settings. But anyway, let's just get into it. Last time we finished the second murder, so now we're gonna go to the third one.
Details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I
don't
have a
know if
bad
that's
feeling.
a good thing though. Like leaking it in the news, because the burner could play around that, you know, and like do big brain. Or maybe I'm like confusing it a bit too much with like Sherlock Holmes type
Poor
villains.
Mr. Poirot, not so good
know
at these little criminal matters
how smart
as you
this one
thought
is
yourself,
supposed to
are
be.
you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC.
He writes these letters, changes up every time, like it's not the same person.
Good hunting.
Because usually
Did you hear
everybody
that,
tries to
Poirot?
talk the same
The
way,
murderer
right?
seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
Okay, yeah. Let's notify him that
No
it's
time to
already
lose.
the
We must
30th
prepare
today.
our
Seeing
suitcases for
the
Churston.
calendar in the
Mon
background.
Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately. Hello, Jap.
Let's go,
We
Jap.
received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back. Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Yeah. Acknowledge that the order is essential, right? Since, I mean, it could make a difference. And I'm hoping for a Tetris puzzle with
This order and method are
with
always
the-
necessary,
the-
regardless of the circumstances.
Okay,
Suitcase.
okay. I'll let you
Man,
pack them.
Big boy English right here.
Or the same. It really is a disgrace to leave your belongings
Aw,
in such a mess.
Just an observation one again. God damn. That's such a good opportunity to make it a fun Tetris puzzle. Well, I guess the blue thing? Maybe? Yeah. I mean, these observations are pretty, like, boring and bland, and
Voilà.
often
It only
unnecessary
took a
in my
minute.
opinion, but I guess it's to add a bit more gameplay, since
Poirot,
overall it's
you
just
were right.
conversation otherwise.
I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning. After
How?
the murder.
England's not that
But
big.
why has
How
the
is your
murderer
train
warned us so late?
gonna take so
It's
long?
not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings.
That's
We should
true.
also compare
He
the
was
letter
always
we have
very
just received
meticulous
with
in
the
that
other
part.
two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
Right, let's pick
Miss
up this
Haste-
envelope and
Hastings
see
tore the envelope.
if that helps. Let's see. Okay, so White Horse, that's the building I'm staying in, if I'm correct. And then just the envelope. Yeah. White Horse mentions. Okay, yeah, nothing too special. Let's just see if we can take like a look.
Hastings, it would appear that you
for
are getting
something.
slightly thin on top.
Really?
Okay,
I hadn't
that's not
noticed.
it. To the desk then.
Right, let us compare this
Right.
new letter with the second one.
It's probably gonna be the exact same as last time, comparing the letters.
Let us examine this
Yeah.
more closely.
Just do the obvious
Certain
Y,
characters
I,
in the two letters
W,
may have similar...
A. I do
Yes,
really
this-
not like this pointer. Like,
Yes,
you see the
I
tip of the
characters
finger
in
is
the two
more
letters
to the
do
left
indeed have the
than
same
the tip of the
defects.
arrow, so it makes it
I have to find
annoying
some
to
other
like
similar defects
point
to
it out
confirm my theory.
smooth and fast. I'm also a bit annoyed that I already know this, but the game is still
Of
like
course,
giving me
the
the
W
narration,
characters in the
although it's
letters
the
do
exact
indeed
same
have the
as
same
last time.
defects.
Makes it
I
take
have
like
to find
2-3
some
times
other
as long.
similar defects to confirm my theory.
And I ain't got that much time, you know. I'm a busy man. No, I'm not.
Yes. That's right. The A characters in the two letters
go.
do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yeah, the brain cells. Man, the way he says that never gets old, so... Why did he warn us late? Yeah, the press, I think, maybe. And... wrong address. No. Yeah. Yeah, wrong address, right? No. Date and wrong address? Yeah, okay, that's it. Oh. That's weird, like, you wouldn't expect him to make a mistake, you know?
The letter should have arrived in time.
Again, could just
The
be me
postmark
thinking
shows
he's
that
a
it
big
was
brain
sent 3
Sherlock
days ago.
Holmes villain again.
However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
That's true.
Poirot, the telephone.
The telephone. So, quickly go get that. Must be Chap, I believe. I would know who
I
else.
have some news from Churchton. Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir
Really?
Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea. He collected antiques.
Are you going there?
Yes, let's meet on the train.
Obvious. See, that trip is not long at all. How was he talking earlier about...
The victim is called Sir Carmichael
Arriving
Clark,
tomorrow.
one of the best throat
Jesus.
specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears
Looks
that the
like we're on the
murderer
White
made a
Cliffs of
mistake when he
Dover.
wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
It's quite a
And
nice
what if he
scenery,
did
though.
it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
You go, my friends. I will come soon.
Yeah, got to investigate first. Like a true detective. Right, so let's just investigate the body first before we do the environment and the belongings. So the obvious, the guide, I guess.
An ABC guide. The murderer's customary signature.
Yeah.
Covered in blood this
First
time.
time it's in blood, yeah. The other ones weren't.
Sir Carmichael
Big
throat
ass
was
blood
cut.
splatter on his throat.
It's a clean incision. A professional murder.
How poetic. The throat
Apart from
doctor
the
got
wound
his
to the
throat
throat,
cut.
the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
That's again same like the others.
The gravel on the
Big
path
blood
has been
splatter,
sprayed
yeah.
with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Alright. I guess that's it for this. Let's just do the belongings now.
Jap has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
Let's see what he has. Looks like some kind of college ring or club ring or something.
A signet ring, very
Oh, family
probably
ring.
with the Clark family's coat of arms.
Same thing. Next, this is kind of key tool. Yeah, looks like. Guess I have to rotate it fully or something.
It is
Sometimes
pointless.
it does not instantly want to examine things. Right, stopwatch.
An oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
I guess, yeah, I don't know nothing about pocket watches, so. Let's see. wallet pretty full still, so it's not theft
Nothing
again.
appears to be missing
that's
from
the
this
motive.
wallet.
I mean, there's already a given that it's not theft, but let's see there. It's like a suspicious hole, like a rabbit hole.
This place is very calming.
Looked like I was right. Rabbit hole, those weird rocks and the flowers, I suppose. Yeah. Easy observation.
The site is exceptional.
That probably won't
It is
help
easy
me
to imagine
at all.
that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Or maybe about the bar that he stops here every evening. That could be a hint at some point. And yeah,
The body
I
is
guess
just
the bush,
in front of a bush.
and just an accident
One of
that I
the only
clicked there.
bushes
To
in the
be
surrounding
honest.
area.
Let's see, is there something else? Let's click here then, I suppose, since the glass appeared.
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled.
Okay, that one was a bit less
Let us
easy
now
to see,
try
I feel
and
like.
get our brain cells to work.
Alright, time to do the thinking again. What was Sir Carmichael's position when he was killed? Yeah, he was there. Blood on the floor, I guess. And clear outline. Yeah. Yeah, the ring and the other thing doesn't have to do anything with it.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut his throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay, did Sir Carmichael see his murderer? No, right? Because he had his back to the bush. So, like, back to the bush, trampled grass, and then the throat. Yeah. Looks like the inspector
Have you
is here
finished,
again.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing.
The planned carefully. I don't know. It doesn't feel like actually like planned.
The killer is a daring opportunist.
But-
He met Sir Carmichael
like,
at nightfall on
oppor-
this deserted path
Like,
and
it
took
took the
advantage of the
opportunity of just a
situation.
bush in hiding, right?
Impossible.
Well,
you forget the trampled
yeah.
grass behind the
Figured
bush.
they wouldn't think like that.
Ah, c'est vrai.
Dang
It proved that he
First
was
time I
waiting
have
for his
something
victim.
wrong.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
Theft could be definitely not theft. So the murder was very violent. Yeah, like he cut his throat. Like
The murderer struck with
pretty
terrible
violent.
savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours, I must
Alright.
say.
Inspector
time
seems
to-
rather obtuse.
investigate
I'm
more.
counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you, mademoiselle. I find it hard to digest.
Lol. Okay, let's just observe the woman first. Look at her demeanor.
There is something elegant about her.
Yeah, you got the obvious dragon pin. The face is always one. What else? Hands? No. The clothing then? Yeah.
She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
I mean, probably like due to her boss, right? Because there's dragons
Please
everywhere.
excuse
in
me,
the
I have to
back,
take care
in
of
the
Lady
pocket
Clark.
watch. Looks like a dragon on a teapot as well. So yeah, he's a big dragon fan.
It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to question.
I can't
My brother's
observe him
wife
for
is
some reason.
gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
That's weird. He's like instantly making it so I can't question somebody. So insist, I guess.
I insist, Mr. Clark. Please allow me to remind you that this is a murder inquiry.
Unfortunately, she is much too ill. She doesn't even know her husband is dead. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid it's out of the question.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
Makes it a lot harder to, like, determine an actual suspect. Ask if it was dark.
Was
I
it
don't
a
know what
dark
the book
night?
has to do with
It
it.
was a new moon. I took a lantern.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Okay. That sucks, because that's, like, a good hint we could have gotten otherwise.
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
Alright.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
Yeah, of course.
Poirot, a gentleman
Find all the
shouldn't-
nasty secrets.
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
Look at him being stealthy as hell.
There
Like,
are
just
some very valuable
examine the
objects.
cupboards or cabinets, whatever. Display cases first. What's that? Look at that
Compass,
spoon
point to the
table thing.
thals.
Looks kind of
Bronze and
like
magnetite.
an old blade or
Han
something.
Dynasty, circa...
Oh, compass. Would not have guessed. Looks nice though. Looks like he really likes dragons and Chinese stuff. Or like Asian stuff, I should say. Let's see. Look at the figures.
A tiger.
That's an ugly turtle, man. That's an ugly tiger as well. I mean, I guess it's trying to mimic like old Asian art.
A
But I
crane?
I think the one in the center is then done a lot better. Man, that looks like a peacock. Like the big feathery tail.
Comside's
Let's
private
look at the
collection. Purchases since 1920. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's
1920.
collection.
I would have bet this game was probably like in the 17 or 18s
Dragon,
or something. not the
dragon,
19s.
dragon. Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his
Maybe
collection's theme.
Forgetting when Industrial Revolution
It is an
started.
emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic.
That's a lot nicer of a dragon than the other ones. Looks pretty sick, to be honest.
I'm not going to leave now.
Alright, let's see what else we can examine. Okay, apparently that door is a way to leave. Is it the way that I came in then? Can't remember.
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already
puzzle.
seen this motif
Let's
somewhere.
go. Okay. So, bunch of knobs to twist and turn. Yeah, like that.
The
Okay,
cardinal
but I need
point.
to know what colors go
Each
where.
cardinal point.
Oh, the book has it. I don't have to. Right. Red top, black bottom, blue left, white right. Seems simple enough. Let's start twisting. And it has to be the double color, yeah. Must be. It's a bit finicky. Okay. So the middle knob as well? Aha. Can't remember to save the life where which one goes, and I can't seem to turn a page or whatever, so I might
The
have
position of
to
each motif is correct,
back
but
out.
they are not turned the same way as on the table.
Okay. Okay, how are you doing? Was it like the little dot away from? Or like are they? Oh yeah, must be with the dots then. Okay, let's try dot away first to see if that's the thing. It doesn't look like it. Let's quickly take a look at the table then to see what it was, if it would allow me. Okay, so it's dot inwards everywhere. Alright. Well, let's quickly solve that puzzle then, now that we basically know the entire answer.
Crane and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
Yes, I know. Yeah, let's just grab these already.
Position of...
Turtle down.
I think I heard a bang.
And now the discs.
This is
Let's go.
interesting.
Okay, something opened. Or will open. Bunch of knives and a letter. That's interesting indeed. Would one of the knives be the murder weapon by chance?
MD Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD Comsite Churton, Devon. Brighton, Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from generalized terminal cancer.
Poor woman.
I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams.
Cancer.
But with
like
the
back in the
test
day,
results
that
I
shit would
received
be
today,
even
there
more
is
deadly than
unfortunately
it
no
is
place
right
for
now.
doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year.
Yeah. You don't have
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons.
Too long.
I do not think that a crime weapon is here.
Oh, okay.
Here's Miss
Would have been a good lead otherwise as well.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care.
Quickly back to the seat.
I believe you want
Man's
to ask me a
fast
few
as fuck.
questions.
Indeed, mademoiselle. This porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3 centuries old, I believe. Wait, let me find the reference.
Okay. Yeah, take a look.
She appears to be very flustered.
Yeah, let's take a look at her demeanor again. Breath. The lips.
She's unable to hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed. I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
An affair has
Here?
been uncovered. Dun dun
Teapot
dun.
with black dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colours.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
Okay.
Acquired while working with Sir Carmichael. I used to help him manage his collection and choose his new acquisitions.
Okay. All that'll yeah.
Did you have a good relationship with your employer?
Let's see.
He treated me well, and
Yeah,
I am
the
sorry for his
relationship.
death.
Have you seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Comside.
Oh, her dragon brooch is gone.
Tell me what happened last
version of the
night.
fact.
After
so,
dinner?
yeah.
Well,
her
I
version
did some
and see what she
sewing,
has to say.
and then I went to bed. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns, and they found the body.
Okay.
Am I right thinking that something is going on between you and Frank?
How dare you ask me such a question?
Straight out of it.
Mademoiselle, it is difficult to hide things from me.
As for confirmation,
He kissed you earlier, did he
more
not?
friendly, I
My
guess.
goodness, with Sir Carmichael's death, I was feeling so awful, so worried. I was unable to resist.
I am not judging you, mademoiselle.
If only everybody confessed
Miss
as
Gregg,
easy
if
in
I may
real
be so
life.
bold, please do not take offence. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand. I must rest. Please excuse me.
Earlier, you asked me to
Okay,
watch the
go
living
take a
room
nap.
door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw
Is he
Franklin
gonna
Clark kissing Miss
say he
Grey
saw
at
the
the
kiss
foot
or
of the
something?
stairs.
That's right
I
on the
think this
money.
is a common occurrence.
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well done, mon ami.
Hmm.
Well spotted.
So like,
However, I don't
No
think I
affair
completely
then,
understand
maybe?
this business. Why did Sir Carmichael not defend himself? He appeared to have been active and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
I mean, of course,
Sir
yeah, he
Clark
was
is
hiding
taking
behind
his
the bush,
customary
right?
walk.
So,
Our killer is hiding behind a bush. The old man walks
yeah,
quietly
and
along
then
the gravel path.
waited, because he's not in the right spot yet.
Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Then admire the scenery. So he turns his back to me. And then attack from right,
The
'cause
killer
otherwise it would have
leaves
to
his
go
hiding place on the right-hand
around the
side.
bush, I
He
guess?
approaches silently over the grass. Then he throws himself on his
then
prey and cuts the poor man's throat.
Of course, yeah.
He then lays down the ABC before leaving.
And down goes Fraser.
Everything appears to match the
Nah,
crime
nah, he
scene,
placed
Mr.
it open.
Hastings. That is exactly
You have bad
what
memory. Oh, what's this? Quick scene of the killer. He looks mental.
Oh,
Wow, he still hasn't changed.
I'm getting dressed.
The fuck? ABs. Oh my god. What is that name?
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
And he changed fast.
Yes, indeed I have.
Smart
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders
Have
with
you
a
seen
killer.
that name before
Imagine
in one of
that.
the other cases?
Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
Yeah, imagine.
My apologies, my throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
Well, that's
Poirot,
the
it's a
ink
pleasure to be
do.
with you again after all these years.
Like,
I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more
the
so
hell
by
is a
sharing
propelling
investigations.
pencil?
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that.
Look at their
Later, I will ask you
bromance.
to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally.
We have in company.
She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Yeah, he
Oh,
probably
come on,
just
Poirot.
wanna
I'm a married
talk
man.
to everybody from
Miss
retreat
Grey has
cases
already
or
been
something.
courted by
See if
Franklin
they
Clark. Poirot,
notice
our
the
guest will be
same
here
thing or
soon. We
whatever.
must prepare ourselves.
Yes, Poirot. Jesus.
I should take advantage
Alright.
of the silence to examine them.
Time to examine and question everybody, but what is this? You've just obtained a modifiable object. To use it, select the object in your inventory and click on the icon. It is only available if a modification is possible. I guess like the pen or whatever, but the questioning and whatnot is gonna be for next episode. This one is a bit longer already as is. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to drop a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my content, and I appreciate it all. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.